All right. See, we're back. We're back. Welcome, Lucas. Welcome. Welcome. Slayer salute to you. All right. Now I need my controller. We got Cloud. Oh yeah, we gotta bring Cloud up here. Cloud, you're there. We go. I got my little Cloud action figure right here. All right. Yeah, that was awful. That was just really boring. That was so boring. Remusic is remake music mod. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It's something it's not out for distribution yet. It's something I'm personally testing out for the modders. So I can't distribute it yet, but it's supposedly in the works. All right. And I'll show you guys kind of like what, you know, the actual music's like. All right. So like field music, you can, you know, you can choose. They have like all the different types of music for the game. Like it's kind of like a 1-to-1. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, battle music, you know, you can have a couple of different options. Yeah, right? You can have the jukebox version. You can have just the straight up remake version. I don't know, Altair. I might restart because I want to try out some new models that I've gotten. You know, and then they got this one too. Yeah, I want to do the, honestly, I like the jukebox version, but for this purpose, we'll just use the straight up remake soundtrack. And then Still More Fighting, we have this one, you know. The one from the Airbuster. So, pretty cool. We get the remake long variation here for Genova. Pretty dope. One-Winged Angel. Goofy. Yeah, no, I got the hookup, so it's cool. So I think everything else is pretty much fun, right? Yeah. Yo, we got like a clean version of the Golden Saucer. And they are looped. It works well. Even though vampires are immortal, if I ever die suddenly, just someone make sure that this is played. You know, at my death march, all right? Yeah, pretty cool, right? Even the fanfare, look at this. Ooh, it's a little loud there, right? I might try to lower the volume of that a little bit. Let me see here. Yep, Spakers, yep. Guy there, Yep. Sound a little rough. But that honestly might be just because I have like my shit set up way too loud. I don't know. But yeah, they have like all these other soundtracks and other options. It seems like you can kind of pick or kind of whichever one you want. Which I'll be honest, kind of, you know, that blew me away initially. I'm gonna put this down to 80, which is what I did before. There we go. I want to do this one. What do you think about part 2? What do you mean? What do I like? What do I think it's gonna be? Or what do I think it is? It's gonna be Super Buster Sword Brothers. You're gonna get Zack and Cloud. I don't know why people were so upset about it. That's all I really have to say about it. I don't know why people were so bent out of shape because of the ending. Why wouldn't you show Zack fair? You literally don't. You don't even allude to him in the remake, other than the part of when Aerith like mouths his name, and then of course he shows up at the end. Like he had more screen time in the original game than he did in the remake. So you kind of have to allude to Zack. Chat's blocked. Oh yeah, look at this. I have to just refresh it. I don't know why it's like all screwy. All right, I refreshed it. There we go. Whoa, whoa. See? What the hell was that? It all just like showed up at once. No, no, no. No, you're right on. What the hell is this? The browser just straight up just doesn't like it. It is being kind of weird, I will say. What's my favorite version of One Winged Angel? What do you mean? The different different like versions of it being played that have been recorded and stuff? I guess the remake version. There's only like a few songs in the remake that I was like, they could have done better on that, or oh man, I wish they had included that song, or no, I mean there really wasn't much. Some of the unused stuff was a little interesting that they left behind. But I mean, most of it was pretty. I'd say the One Winged Angel version from the remake was good. Oh yeah, the characters. You gotta pick out different characters here. Different models. Right? Oh, the Nino style. That's what I used last time. Okay. So the question is, should we do the White Raven look like realistic, or should we go... I kind of like the Nino style, not gonna lie. Because they look like they're actual like animated version, you know what I mean? And that looks good. They all look really good. Yeah, let's keep it as that. Yeah, and everything else looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right. Controller. Where can you listen to the unreleased OSTs? Well, sadly enough, not many people have uploaded many of the tracks, which I don't know why. If you have a game, if you've gotten an MP3 rip of like the game music, it's inside there. All the unreleased music's inside there. I have one track that's uploaded on my channel, which is apparently from like a 2016 version. It's from the CyberConnect 2 build from Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's that breakthrough Let the Battles Begin, but it's like a very early version. I don't know how else to describe it. It doesn't sound as polished. That's pretty cool. They have a Fires of Resistance that wasn't used, which if you've played the game, you probably know that soundtrack. They have a couple of different Shinra songs that they didn't use. They're just alternate versions. There's a Under Rotting Pizza there's a couple of like different alternate versions. There's also random endings to songs that aren't used in the game, like how songs like wrap up, like if you're transitioning from a battle to like a field or exploration. But they're only like 3 seconds long, and it's usually either like a cymbal wave or a cymbal crash. Or like, kind of like an orchestra hit, like ramp up. Pretty, Little things, but cool things nonetheless. Birth of a God. Yeah, there's a couple of different songs that I kind of I listen to the unused songs and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Let me see if I can pull up one right now that I can play while I'm getting my controller out here. Let's see, unused. Yeah, I have like a Shinra building, the Shinra building that was unused. All right, I'm gonna go grab my controller. It's right over here. Oh yeah. Like you think you're actually listening to the original, you know, from the 1997 game, and it kind of like transitions. Then we're getting like some Persona vibes here, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that dope? What's up, Doge? Sounds more like the actual like song from like the original game, right? See, I think what happened was that when Hamauzu and Suzuki, when they were sitting down to do the soundtrack arrangement, I feel like at first they just were trying to make a one-for-one recreation of the remake, but with like newer instruments and like newer technology, so it sounded a little bit newer. And then I think they went back and they were like, you know what, let's get a little bit inventive here and start combining the melodies of some of these songs and, you know, polishing these tracks a little bit further. And I think that's kind of what we got on the full release, and this is stuff that was cut out and left behind, which I honestly wish that they put him inside the soundtrack. I was so disappointed when I got that digital soundtrack and they included nothing about like unreleased stuff, like nothing. All right, I'm gonna set up, plug in my controller now, make sure it's working. Yep, should be working. We'll put up one more unused thing after this. Yeah, that's the other thing that I guess, I mean, I don't know if this is really like a gripe. It's almost kind of like my own little personal, like, bitchy confession. I sometimes wish that they kind of eased off the gas pedal in terms of the themes that they decided to use in every single one of their songs. Like, I feel like Let the Battles Begin, you can hear that in every single one of the battle songs. It doesn't matter which one you're listening to. Those three notes, those triplet notes that you hear in the beginning of, you know, Let the Battles Begin, din, 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 it's in every single song, every single battle song. It's creepy. You line up all the battle songs together, you can see like when they all hit. And even though I like that, it kind of took away from the specialness of some of the other tunes. You know what I mean? Like you heard it a lot during Hojo's lab, you know? Okay, here we go. So this is an unused version of Under Cover of Smoke. I don't know if you guys remember this one. I always think it's the Team Avalanche theme, but it's not. That's what I'm gonna try to do, Aiden. I have a couple of ones that I've been working on, to extend, and get game footage for it and put it together. My next one I want to do is there's a one for Ghoul, and there's a haunted, like the haunted tracks, the haunted train. Yeah, so this is an unreleased version of Undercover of Smoke. You can hear like it doesn't sound as polished. But this is a remake, it's a sequel. It is a sequel. Final Fantasy Remake's not. It is a sequel. You can like tell it's a sequel. Oh yeah, I don't even need this up over here. We can put this over here now. And I can reduce this in size and bring that over. Perfect. All right, I think we're good to go. Oh, I know what I gotta do. There we go. It's a requel. Not wrong. The Whisper's stopping the alternate timeline because when something not in the original happens, the Whispers try to stop that. Yeah. Yeah. The Whispers. Let's see. Controller work? Oh. Oh yeah, they work. Yeah, I guess we could try to continue, although I'm a little bit concerned it's going to be busted as hell. Never be a memory. Well, you got a point. Let's just do a new game and see what happens. Now I know one thing that's already happening, and I'm semi-involved in this, is that they're trying to recreate this introduction, but using the footage from the remake. So a little bit different, but more or less on the same lines. And I'm trying to do one that doesn't have any music, that just has the sound effects reacting to the remake. I don't know, to the remake footage. Like, you can recreate this intro now using stuff from the remake, which is pretty incredible. It's also like kind of like creepy now that I'm thinking about it, because like if you look in the remakes like game files, like even the demo, like a rip of the demo's audio, there was stuff in there for like battle themes for the Mako reactor, and it was music heard in Advent Children. They literally they made the game using Advent Children first, and then I think we got the Cyber Connect 2 version, and then we got the final release Square-Enix version. This thing went through 3 different revisions, I think. It begins. All right. Looks good so far. Get down here, Merc. Contrast to the game is really low. Is that normal? Well, maybe, I mean, it does look a little bit funky. Not gonna lie. But that actually might be on my end. Let me see if there's anything I can do. I do have saturation tilted up. That's kind of good. Let's adjust the hue a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I could increase the contrast like that. That's up by 0.20. But I think I'm gonna ease off a little bit of it. I'm gonna add a little bit more contrast. How about that? Contrast it up to hell. That looks a little bit better, I think. But you guys let me know. Also, I think I made my head too small. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that looks good, right? Give me that potion. Halt! Who goes there? You're up. Okay. Oh, I gotta change the ATB timer too. Thing seems like it's crazy loud. Like, I have it turned down enough, but it seems like it's like trying to be way louder. Let's see if I can adjust it here. And maybe it's because its volume is set up at 50. Or excuse me, 100. There we go. Okay, you guys can still see everything. There we go. That's good, right? We can raise this a little bit. Audio sounds good. Have fun, ha ha ha. We just like skipped that whole section. We missed that whole section where they're sneaking around the ticket, you know, turnstiles and stuff. What the hell? Hands where I can see him. Wedge. Now, where I was gonna say I was gonna use my little wedge graphic, but I don't have it in this scene. And I'm like, I'm not really sure what buttons to press because I'm very confused by the Xbox controller. No, don't quit. Oh, okay, I can't talk to Wedge. Okay. I'm like trying to play this like the goddamn remake. I gotta get that out of my head. Quinn, he's with us now. I didn't catch your name. His name is Cloud Strife, and he's not in Soldier anymore. He's one of us. He is a professional, unlike one of us. Once we're done, I'm done, or whatever. I'm out of here. Never move in a group. We'll meet in the... What does he say? Our target's on North Mako Reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. And Wedge, you got too many polygons. ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. Also, give me back my goddamn sunglasses. An FF 7 out of 10, so 7 out of 10. Yeah, if someone wants to just redo the CGI of this one section or just literally replace it from the remake, just replace all the CGI moments from the remake. You can mostly do that in this game. Like when you go back and you replay this game, most of like the big CGI moments, they're in the remake. For the exception of maybe like one or two, but you can lift those from Advent Children. You know what I mean? Yep, and just like, you know, true to the original, we're still hearing the opening bombing mission during the attacks. Except for the ex-soldier room, you know, the let the battles begin. Which I believe in the game's file, that first version of the fight song that you hear is called like BGM Mako. It's like Mako Reactor 1. Or like, it just says Mako Reactor. And then it's like, I think it's the number combination like, yeah, it's 1080 for some reason, underscore 1080. The naming conventions for some of the songs are a little bit strange. How did they make the new backgrounds? Is it remodeled or did they somehow upscale the original? Well, this one, for example, this is upscaled. The one that we just saw before was something remade. Yeah. It's all through the, you guys, you can download this stuff. For the most part, you can't download the music mod that I'm using right now, but you can go download 7th Heaven 2.0, which I'll be honest is one of the easiest mod manager programs I've ever used. And the guy who's in charge of it, Sunomods, is a really good dude. And he cares deeply about preserving this game, so, you know, I gotta give him cred. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, come with me from now on. So what are you, 26 or 27? First. What? What are you talking about? First class. Soldier numbers don't go that high. I'm at your age, not your goddamn rank. Yeah. You still prefer the original? Huh. Well, if what I've found out is actually correct, there's... So like that Shinra like version, that Shinra like what it is, the Shinra, was it the Creed, the building, Shinra building theme that I just played? There's a older version of that song supposedly in this older build of the game that I've been kind of slowly trying to unravel. Alright, so we get, you know, think about what I just said, that they went, I think originally beforehand and recreated the soundtrack using like new instruments and new music technology that they had available at Square. And then I think they went and they changed it from there, and so you had all these other songs that were just left behind, that were just straight up recreations, and you can kind of like hear that, you know what I mean? You can kind of hear like on the, what is it, the Crab Warden. If you listen to all the Crab Warden, that battle theme, it's, the instruments sound different than the battle theme that you heard with like the Huntsman fight in Chapter 2. You know, they had two different styles, and I think one of them was using like real instruments that they, you know, arranged themselves in a studio, and then they had ones that they created in like FL Studio or something along those lines. Sibelius, baby. The voice acting, that's what I really want in this. Which I know Echo S was doing that for a while. I'm not sure what the status of it is now. I've already recommended that I could do any of these voices, any of them. Sounds pretty good, right? It's over. Now it's my turn, bitches! Stand back and let me show you how it's done. The Barrett just lays into one of these, like, friggin'... How did I get older builds? There are websites you can go and, and belong to, like, archivist websites that they just get file dumps. They're incomplete, but they get file dumps. I only know really like top level stuff. And it's not anything that's like, I don't have like a contact or anything. It's, what is the website? There's a preservation website that I just recently got, acquainted with, and they have, older dumps of games. Obscure Gamers portal. Yeah, and I've had a number of people in my own community and and on Twitter as well, like reach out to me and actually recommend it to me. Like it was weird. Like I remember the day that I was told about it, I also got told about it by another person that coincidentally, this other person was letting me know, like didn't even know. So it's just kind of funny that both of those dudes like told me about it on the same day. And I was like, well, it must be legit. And I've been just going skimming over top level stuff, but it seems really very, very interesting. And I'm kind of like curious as to why no one else is talking about it. I feel like I'm the only one who cares. I don't know. So they're incomplete, but they're they are confirmation that the game there was a playable or semi-playable build back before they scrapped the whole thing. I'm gonna beat the hell out of these sons of bitches. These guys are a pain in my ass in the remake, not the mono drives. The Claw Shinra Troopers here. I forget their actual names. See what I'd like to do next, even though this is like kind of not the purpose of this game. I'd love to actually someone to take all the sound effects and repurpose them in this game from the remake. I want voiceover dialogue from like the remake put into this game, like battle clips, like what these guys say when they're attacking and stuff, and sprinkled it in. Have like a dynamic audio system that not only has the music working, but the sound effects as well. That'd be so cool if someone could make that happen. I don't know who the heck that would be. What's up, Jesse? The end is in sight. I leave it in your capable hands. Thanks, Jesse. I'll always save you, don't worry. Yeah, see this background here? This was recreated. This is not like, this may have been upscaled at some point, but someone definitely went back over this, because you can tell. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. And Barrett sings the victory fanfare, yep. This looks really good. I think I modded, is that the Final Fantasy X save point? I think it is. You can't go back here. Oh, shit. Shock Troopers or whatever these guys are called. Team Ragbag. Use Bolt on this guy. It'll induce stagger. Ooh, that looked really cool. See now, like what the next step is? Next step in evolution for any kinds of mods. Now, if you get the full remake mods, that's great. All the music is inside here and it works well. I think the victory fanfare could be sped up a little bit, so it's a little bit more in line with the transitions that they have there, or the dramatic over the angle stuff. They could speed that up, the music a little bit up. But next step for me, and I'm trying to get this done, is to try to make the remake songs as MIDI, or make them sound like they're from a PlayStation 1 game. So then you could actually like have like a truly like complete music experience from like a fan side, but you're not like really like having full orchestras in your game. You're having something that sounds like it's being emulated on a PlayStation. I don't know. I want to try to get that done somehow. Yeah, here are my other saves. Hey, take it easy, Altair, alright? No worries, boss. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lower the sound effects. Yes. Config, yep. Yeah, that sounds way better, doesn't it? It just doesn't sound like atrociously like overpowered. Oh, all the MIDI stuff? I would love to. I'd love to. One thing I'm trying to work on now is just kind of, yeah, bringing more of those, you know, cut songs onto YouTube, because for whatever reason Square doesn't seem to be flagging them. And honestly, you know, when I upload any of those videos, I'm not just gonna upload a logo of the game and just have like, you know, 35 minutes of the same song playing over and over again and have like the actual audio transitions sound like garbage. Oh no, we want to do, yeah, a little bit faster. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, Doofy. You take it easy, man. Oh yeah, look at this material. We blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Little cocky, ain't you? Just do it! I gotta watch and make sure you don't pull nothing. Do the damn job! Oh boy, what's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up! Something's gonna go wrong. Heads up! Here it comes! Oh, you lying son of a... Huh, so that's... Oh, right. Okay, okay. So for this track, the mod creators told me specifically that this one couldn't be changed. Or at least not yet. This one song could not be changed to the Scorpion Sentinel. You're up. Let's kill this guy. Oh shit. Well, I already put the counterattack in. It's gonna counterattack. I'm sorry, Barrett. I gotta admit that, I mean, that Scorpion looks pretty damn good. The modeling and the textures on that looks pretty good. I wish it didn't convulse like it, you know, that it was a, you know, a low polygon model made in 1997, but you know, I like how it looks now. It looks more realistic. Guy's gonna attack me. Oh yeah, let me change this over here. You know, there actually is a mod for that, or at least there was a while ago. I'm pretty sure that there still is. I just may not have it installed. You know, if I'm actually not mistaken, it is on there. I just may not have it activated. Oh, and I attacked again. Yeah, honestly, I bet it's on here. I'm getting murdered, but I don't care. There is something on here where you can actually change it to 60 FPS. No, not the fields, not the animations. Or maybe it is the animations. Oh, interesting. 60 FPS battles. That's cool. So I actually do have that on. From the Reunion R05C, it's not complete. Oh, wow. So I actually do have 60 FPS battles. It just might not be on with this one. It might be. It might be. Let's get out of here. Okay. We gotta move, people. Good lord, Cloud's about to die. He's getting back attacked by these savages. Fucking back attack you to hell. Heal him again. Quick. Just bolt on these guys' asses right now. It's weirdly not on 60 FPS. Maybe it's because I don't have the Reunion activated, the Reunion mod. Although I think I do. We'll check. We'll check. I think the gameplay, we'll check and make sure that we do after I get out of this timer hell. The backgrounds look really nice. On everything. On literally everything. Oh shit, I'm going like the wrong way. But God damn it, Slayer. That's alright, we got plenty of time. Get down, Merc. Gone. I'm looking at some of this. Maybe this is actually in 60 FPS. We'll double check. Go up here, Cloud. Jesse. See, like, I'm thinking, like, in the music mod for the dynamic thing, like, once you rescue Jesse, the music could change to, like, the more panicked, like, hurry up, like, for the Mako reactor, the, you know, when the soundtrack changes to when everything's on fire. you're trying to get out of there. Like the music could change to like the more hastened version. Like after it gets triggered by you rescuing Jesse. Oh yeah, I can't go up this thing until she gets off of it. Alright, let's do it. The camera movement isn't, or it doesn't match it very well. Could be right. I also like, it could be the fact that I have like a 145, or excuse me, like 165 hertz monitor. And I'm trying to, like this game's trying to run at 60 frames per second. Maybe I should change my monitor's refresh rate to 60 frames, I don't know. I feel like there could be like a million reasons. I also just literally might not have the reunion activated. I really wanted to just play and, you know, check out this just for the music and to listen, like, you know, how it is and stuff. And I did a little bit earlier, like offline, but not that much. But I wanted to play a little bit more, see how natural it felt. So far, it feels pretty good. It's not taking away anything from the original. I feel like it adds to it. Get out of there, go! Run, you idiots! Go! They almost got fried. Oh yeah, let me check this out. Gameplay. No. Not that. No. Yep, mini games, spell textures, enhanced UI, stock, avatars, miscellaneous. Oh, the Team Avalanche fields. Those are the remodeled ones. Okay. The uprisen battle textures. Okay. Field textures. No, maybe it's, I don't know. I have no goddamn idea. You know what I might do? I might put animations first, though. See if that helps anything. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Still looks like a convulsing, like I'm not a, you know, a game modder. I don't know how to, like, you know, rig like a 3D model or anything like that. But I mean, I assume it's possible that you could go back in and like make some of these animations not so jarring. But these, I mean, these ones here aren't so bad. But it's like, I know, like, you know, some people, they've like imported the models from Final Fantasy VII Remake into this game and they don't look as good. You know what I mean? I feel like someone almost needs to go take the 3D models from the remake and remake them again for this game, but using those. You know, using the, like, the textures and stuff for, like, the face. You better get out of here. A Mako reactor just blew. Help me! Shadows come out of nowhere. And this looks good. This was all redone, obviously. This was all completely redone. Mid-gals. Motor group. I don't know if that's supposed to be mid-gar or mid-gals. Looks like mid-gals. And this was just straight up like upscaled and smoothed out to look a little bit nicer. This whole background. Just what the hell's going on? You tell me, Toots. Oh, that's on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shin. Ramako energy doesn't last for Ramako is the planet's life source. And the end is in sight. Those savages with Avalanche. Hey, you there! Fight him! See, if we got like if we got the Huntsman battle theme right there, that'd be supreme. What in the hell? Get back here! Fight him! And the background for this looks really good. Looks way better than the original. Square Enix just needs to bite the bullet and just make all of these guys like, you know, an offer and just make this that Final Fantasy VII remaster that everyone keeps like hounding them for. They're like, why didn't you do what you did with 8 and do it with 7? They could make a lot of money with that, I think. They could charge a full $60 for it too. Or charge whatever they charge for that Final Fantasy VIII remaster. Son of a bitch, get him! Gone. Hey, what's up, Edith? Welcome. Now I can't hear any of the sound effects. See, they could cut this part out here with this, like, the normal CGI. Oh, look at this! Nice! Pretty cool. That wasn't the original CGI. Very cool. No way. The hell? Say, do you think Cloud's going to stay and fight for Avalanche? The hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? You all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Baron, what about our money? I can't do his voice. Nothing, sorry. I don't even know if that... Claude Strife. Come waltzing in here, making a big scene. Bring a bunch of the modders, another studio. Yeah, they should do exactly what they did with Sonic Mania, you know, and Sonic Mania was originally just a fan-made mod, and it was done really well. Yeah, exactly. Just add on to that universe. You know, all you're doing is just you're further preserving, you know, the idea and the whole concept of Final Fantasy VII. I think some fans, they're kind of against that too. Like, I know some hardcore Final Fantasy VIII fans were like, well, why did they come along and make the remaster? It wasn't even that much of a remaster. And I'm like, well, it kind of was. It was more or less along the same lines as, like, you know, Final Fantasy X's remaster. Said they could get away with it and do the same thing with 7. It's like, I love how everyone in the train car looks like amazingly like well done, like Nomura, like, you know, pencil art, and then you have Wedge, who has the Caloradashian skin, which is good, but it, you know, he just looks like he's like, you know, a Fisher Price person in comparison to the rest of them. We'll do better next time. You know, I don't know. Is it buffering for you? My connection says it's good. There you go. Thanks, Jesse. All right. That sounds a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Exactly. It's just, it's adding on. It's more. It's more than. That's all it is. It's more than. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, the same people who get into arguments about, like, you know, which, you know, all these Star Trek movies and stuff. I'm like, no, you don't get it. You shouldn't be mad that it's a different idea or a different take on Star Trek. You should be happy that it's more Star Trek. Like, this is, you know, anything aside from the original is just more than. It doesn't make it better than. It doesn't make it worse than. It's just more. Stop acting like a damn kid and sit down. All right. And it makes you scared? Ah, don't be scared. You gotta think about it that it's not, it's not trying to be Final Fantasy VII. Once I kind of got that through my head, I was like, I was more alright with everything. Bombs and monitors and stuff. See, now if they replaced, if somehow modders were able to replace this like in-game video with the actual, you know, green model from the remake, when they essentially remade this whole graphic, that'd be pretty cool. I'd help out with that if I could. I don't know how that would work. Hey, what's up, Buster Zero? Can't skip this cutscene, can I? They're trying something, but I hope they stay true to the core themes of Final Fantasy VII. I think they will. I think they kind of have to. I think what they're trying to do, though, is they're trying to make the sequel game that they always wanted to, but either technologically were not able to back in the day, or they didn't feel like they had a cohesive enough idea. Also, can I just say that it's weird that there's been no other like re-release of Crisis Core? Like none. We've had zero release of Crisis Core. The only way you can play that is through an emulator on your PC, or if you have a PSP. I just think that's very odd. And maybe that's why Zack Fair is in the remake. I don't know. Maybe that's why he'll be a more core part to part 2. He'll be more of a central character to part 2. I mean, it's an alright game. It's a little rough around the edges when you Like if you get one of those devices so that you can play PSP games on your TV, it's a little rough around the edges, but there are mods for the PC version, the emulated version, that upscale like textures and redo the text a little bit so it's not so pixelated, it's more crisp. It looks a lot nicer. The game is fun though. Definitely more action oriented. The battle system kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy X-2's. A little bit. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. A floating city, pretty unsettling. Oh, wait a minute, that's Cloud. A floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. The voice acting is the greatest problem. Voice acting? I don't really see it as that bad. I think like sometimes like the CGI work that they had in Advent Children didn't necessarily match up to the Advent Children English voice actors. What is the guy's? I'm gonna probably, I don't remember his name. What is it? Steve Burns, the guy who does Cloud Strife. I always thought he sounded like he was like an older Cloud Strife, and the character that we got on screen looked like he was like this baby-faced little boy, even though it's supposed to be Cloud in the future. You know what I mean? Yeah, Steve Burton. I thought he was good. I think Cody is good too. I think I don't really like. It's kind of weird. Like I kind of felt the same way like in Star Trek when they had like, you know, Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine taking over for Captain Kirk and Spock. You know, it was like I kind of had the same feelings. I'm like, it's not like they're not trying to replace those guys by any means. They're just trying to add on to their story in some way, and they're using that performance as kind of as a guideline of what kind of as a basis point for, you know, existing material. I don't think it really takes anything away from it. Advent Children, that is. Yeah, they all sounded good in the remake. I really don't have like many. A lot of the critiques that I have at the remake or how some of the mini games felt like it were kind of like truly padding, or like, you know, overly challenging just to add more padding to the game, and like technical stuff. I didn't really have anything wrong with like the voice acting or the pacing of the game. Things didn't feel repetitive, even though you had to go down like that collapsed expressway a few times. Like, you know, it was different depending on which chapter you were on. The different bosses and stuff, different orientation. You didn't have to do that annoying arm grabbing mini game, a robotic arm mini game once after you do it. Yeah, see, there's like a scene from the CyberConnect 2 trailer that shows like the train and people getting on and off the train and the train passing through. They could just take out that scene right there and replace it with some of the remake stuff. Or if someone was really good with CGI, they could just remake the CGI. Wedge. Avalanche! Haha! Alright, let's get to the slums. Even back in the fact that they didn't have the hideout, I mentioned that in my review video for VII Remake, that they didn't show the hideout. They didn't show the Team Avalanche hideout. We saw Biggs and Wedge sitting up in that holding cell upstairs from the weapon shop. That's all we got. And then we saw Barrett and Marlene go downstairs into the hideout from the pinball machine, but that was it. We didn't ever see it, so I thought that was a little funny. You want to meet your little baby? Little baby? Don't act like you don't know what I mean. I'm telling you. Okay. I guess oh yeah, that's right, I can't go in there yet. I gotta go to bed. Oh no, wait a minute, I do have to go talk to him. I have to pester him. Sounded like robots. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little bit... I think everyone like forgets too is that when Square was like doing those movies and shit, I mean, it really hadn't been done before. It really hadn't been done before. Oh yeah, look at this. This looks great. Except for the arcade machine where the elevator is. Looks a little rough. Marlene, aren't you gonna say anything to Cloud? Marlene goes over to Cloud and she just says, I'm secretly a ghost. Which is still my theory. I think Marlene's a ghost. And they directly allude to that she's a ghost in the remake, so I literally think she's a ghost. She's a ghost child. Barrett is housing a ghost child at Seventh Heaven, yes. The Last of Us level, yeah, I mean, they did a great job. I don't really take anything away from everything. Hang on a second here. It's like 1 a.m. and Barrett is hanging out with his daughter. Just getting drunk. Get in here, fools, we'll start the meeting. Nope, bye-bye. I mean, look at that. Draft beer, we got the Texas sign right there. Good shit. Oh, look at that. We got pictures of the, what is it? Tifa, Aerith. Nice little sink over here. We got Midgar Avalanche poster up on there. Very nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Aiden, that's a good idea. Try that, Edith. That'll probably work. Give me something hard. Just a minute. Okay. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. Yeah, because you're kind of not alright with the violence until you are. You were in Soldier. Sure you get your pay from Barrett. I will. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. And after you do a bunch of chores, like go to the Scrapyard Boulevard and run some monsters out of town and maybe help Marl change some water filters in the Starlight Motel. Oh, look at this guy. Oops. Look at the news. What a blast. I think it was all because of my bomb, but all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. Oh no, I must have made some miscalculations somewhere. That's what you think. Nice. Team Avalanche is smoking only the finest cigarettes, some Marlboro Lights. Very good. None of that Cowboy Killer red stuff. Blow up Sector Reactor 5. Cloud, you're great. Don't you ever get nervous? Or are you, like, impervious to feelings? Nah, that couldn't be it. Shut up, Wedge. Trash. Oh, you son of a bitch! They also didn't have that scene. Square didn't want to have this scene because they didn't want to go there with Cloud and Barrett getting all pissed off at each other. And also, they didn't want to have to go through the trouble of having to animate Biggs being wedged, like, you know, just thrown off screen. Shut up. I don't care about Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Well, okay. But you just burn all your bridges, you moody piece of crap. Just kidding. I always say Jesse or Tifa. Nothing against Aerith or all those other guys, but we'd still be waiting at the first Mako reactor bombing if Jesse wasn't there. We're still waiting. She has the passcode. She built the bomb. Jesse. We still would be there without her. But in terms of who's Cloud's true girlfriend, I have no idea. Everyone has different opinions and theories. I don't really have one. I guess I always assume Cloud will probably end up with Jesse because Cloud literally saves Jesse's life in the very beginning. I also remember playing this for the first time and like watching off screen someone play it at like a neighbor's or a friend's house, and I was like, wait a minute, you didn't talk to that NPC, and then he was like, I remember him saying, oh, don't worry, she's useless, and then later finding out like, hey, that was part of your team right there, you savage. Goddamn, I'm looking at the time here. I do have to get going and eating dinner at some point. My stomach's starting to eat itself. Don't you hate when that happens? Who's the worst girl? Probably Scarlet. The slap fight will be phenomenal in part 2. Let's see, we're gonna get updated models of Cloud and Mini Cloud and Mini Tifa. Okay, not exactly, but kind of. Ooh, his eyes are a little. What's going on with Cloud there? Looks like he's got 3 eyes. Ooh, man, that's a little. Ooh, boy. Looks like he spent a couple of seconds too long in the Mako reactor. You hate to see it, folks. I want to join Soldier because I'm a 3-eyed nutjob, and let's face it, the little mask helmet that they'd make me wear, it would fit me perfectly since I already have 3 eyes. This background is gorgeous. Cloud is opening his 3rd eye. Yeah. He's getting woke. He's getting woke to the whole Mako is the planet's life, life force. Huh? Come on! Stop being such a wet blanket. I'll try. Okay. You'll come and save me, alright? What? Okay. And even if it's in a very controversial remade version of the story, you'll come and save me then too, right? Yes. Okay. And even maybe you'll come into this part 2 where Barrett gets stabbed on the way. That's part 1. Remember when in the remake when Barrett got stabbed by Sephiroth? I almost threw my control at the screen. I was like, no! You can't kill Barrett. No. Mm-mm. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous. Not yet anyways. I guess. Damn elevator's broken. This is my pay. Don't make me laugh. You're about 3,000 gils short. What? We're really hurting for help, right?
That money's for Marlene's schooling, Tifa. Just how many drinks in 7th Heaven have you had today? 2,000! Not giving you a gil more.
Oh yeah! I feel like the Roseanne credits are gonna come up. No, we get the true Barrett thing that we always wanted in the game. Just, sit here for a second. Just... Alright. Are we gonna do this thing now, Barrett? That's something I want to ask you. You know anything about this materia nonsense? You wouldn't understand. This is what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Okay, I'll just ask Jesse again later. But you're in charge of the materia. We know. Weapon shop, yep. Marlene, you want to keep an eye on the bar? I would make a full playthrough? Oh my god, that would take so much time. Maybe. If I did like a full playthrough of this game, I probably would like do it in a YouTube video. I don't think I'd do a stream of it. I think I'd do it like in a condensed edited version, because I don't think you guys really want to watch like me play this game for 20 hours in a row, do you? I guess I wouldn't mind playing. I mean, I'm gonna play it either way. I also always end up starting this game over because I always end up adding new mods, and I'm always worried about them gonna get, that my game saves are gonna get screwed up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I knew all this shit. Oh, God. Oh, look, a materia. Thank you. Oh, really? They do, huh? Did they just release those? We gotta go talk to the weapons dude, don't we? Your filters didn't do shit! Oh, wait a minute, that's the remake. Give me a second here, guys. Alright. Where's my face? There it is. We already got one of those. Let's see, maybe we can make Barrett the healer. What do you guys think about that? I'm gonna check that out then. Perfect. Excellent. And Tifa, you got nothing. Let's give you the iron bangle. You still just got leather gloves, and we got no other materials, so we're good. Do I have to go rest? Oh no, now we go. That's right. What's up, Johnny?
I'm leaving, but I'm gonna go far away. But when I come back, I'll be better. I'll be a better man. This is goodbye. Hey, childhood friend, you better take good care of Tifa. I'll see you at Wall Market. Screwing around at Don Cornhill's mansion.
All right. I feel like I should have, like, you know, one of those, like, wheat stems sticking out of my mouth. I should be wearing a straw hat, rocking very slowly back and forth in a rocking chair. You know, in overalls. You know, just porch rocking, just... Yep. Yep. You know, my chin just stuck straight out in the air. Yeah. Yeah. I'd probably get beaten up.
Yo! This ain't no private car, so split up!
Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck?
Get out of my way, suit! Say something! Say you said something! Now I do believe that is my seat.
What's going on? Damn! It's empty because of guys like you. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today.
You work for Shinra?
I won't give it to violence. I'm not giving you my seat either.
You lucky son of a bitch! The hell you so calm? We're busting up my rhythm.
Hey, sit down, big man. I want to go walk around. Good morning and welcome to Midgar Line's arrival at Sector 4 station is 11:45, excuse me. Yeah, that sounds like the train director's a little drunk. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. Got it? Man, again with this monitor, for God's sake. Why are people so excited to show off this monitor to me in this game? It's like Bill Gates showing off Windows 95 in the 90s. Jesus Christ, we're all gonna die.
What's going on? We're in trouble. Somebody blew it.
Oh shit. We gotta go. Oh yeah.
Shit, get out of my way. All right, we're clear.
No, not yet. They're starting another check. Where if we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry. If we move up in the train, car by car, we should get past it. Oh god. Unidentified passengers moving to front of the train, currently tracking location. Oh, Jesus H.
Get out of this guy's like whacking off in this corner there. What are these guys doing in this cart?
We got hot-blooded Detective Joe over there on the left. The true protagonist of Final Fantasy VII.
We made it. Yo, this way.
Go, jump! We gotta get out of here. No time to get cold feet now, Tifa. Time to go. Ladies first.
Don't worry about me, just go.
Cloud's like, yeah.
You take care of the rest.
Yeah, so I remember in the Echo S mod, you actually walked down this tunnel as Barret, which I thought was kind of cool. Get him! Oh, they can't attack. Nice. End them. I think we were supposed to be greeted by a battle screen. Oh! Oh no, it's a crash. Damn. It is kind of hilarious that the victory music is still playing and this screenshot decided to come up for some reason. Like as if the game was like stuck on that one point. Very strange. Well, I guess if anything, it's a sign that I should probably stop and eat some dinner. But this was fun. I am going to definitely pick up where I left off this time. Because we saved pretty recently, if I'm not mistaken, so... I think we can get this back going to where it was, essentially, so... We'll pick this up again really soon. And we'll continue to play and test out, and I'll be able to apply more mods, too. I know that there's also a new version of 7th Heaven that I should probably just update. But, damn. It's too bad that that happened, that crash happened. Hilarious, nonetheless. Well, GG's everyone. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for watching that horribly boring PC gaming show. That was just really, really, really rough. That was I don't know why everyone was getting all hyped up for that. No Avengers either. Anyways, GG's. We'll resume this mod playthrough, I guess, you know, sometime soon. I really do want to figure out why it crashed and make sure that doesn't happen again, and then also figure out the audio. The sound effects seem to be off just like a little bit. So we'll fix that for next time, but thank you for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate you. Aiden, Stark, Edith, Doofy, you guys are all great. Ricky, I guess I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your night.
If you're feeling all you kind of could be your man up with
Santiago.
if your knees go and your teeth go. Maybe you bumped into
Santiago.
he flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back home by daylight.
Santiago.
If you sort of or you're a little, it's certain you run into.
Santiago.
If your heart goes or your mind goes, man, you had a brush with.
Santiago.
So watch out for the beware of the and pray you'll never meet with.
Santiago. Slayer Santiago.
What are you still doing here? Go watch one of these guys. Any one of these idiots over here, just go watch them. Just don't stand here and stare at a blank screen. Come on!